What is up, you guys? Back at it with another video. Today we are up here in Kennesaw, Georgia. I've been here a lot recently, but I'm with Eric again. You guys have seen him in a bunch of videos. There he is. Eric kind of got the Turo bug. He wants to put his Fiat 500 on Turo just to generate some revenue, but it is his daily driver, so he has to figure out some other way to get around, and he has decided that that is going to be a motorcycle. So I am along for the ride today. We are going to find him a bike. We have a couple things in the running. We're looking at a Ninja 400, kind of some lower priced Harley Davidson Sportsters, and my personal choice, what I hope he goes with, is the Royal Enfield Meteor 350. I just love those bikes. I think they look super cool. They're super stylish. They're the perfect little just bop around, like real basic transportation, and the price, you can't beat it. They're $4,500 MSRP. So we're gassing up the Fiat. We're gonna go to the Royal Enfield dealership. We're gonna go to Wow Motorcycles in Marietta, Georgia, because they have a variety of used things. We'll check both dealerships, see what we can make happen, and then ideally we're gonna buy a motorcycle and I'll be riding it back to Atlanta for him. But I'm gonna take you guys along for the ride. Let's get into it. Okay, we have arrived. We are at Vespa Marietta and Royal Enfield. We're gonna hopefully go check out a Bullet 350. Hopefully they got one in here. Eric is looking at not a Bullet 350 right now. That's definitely like an INT 650. That's the wrong motorcycle.
Yeah, got the right name.
So we're gonna go inside and look at the right motorcycle, hopefully, and we'll see what happens. What do you think of it?
I like it. I like the look of it. I was expecting it to look smaller and cheaper.
Yeah. No, it's pretty solid. There's a classic 350. It's pretty similar, but different styling.
Yeah.
I like this one a lot.
Yeah.
You gonna try to sit on it? You're allowed to.
That one's smaller. That one fits higher.
It's on a center stand, not a side stand, that's why.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Throw a leg over, see what you're looking like. Feels comfy. It's your size, dude.
Yeah. It works.
I like the wheels on it a lot. Stand it up off the stand, see how it feels. Like, get both legs flat. Yep. Pretty solid, right?
But I'm not like so tall that I'm not
Yeah.
in control, you know?
Can definitely handle that. All right, just checking out what they got here. A bunch of modern Vespas. Oh, this guy looks cool. Let's see what this is. Some Moto Guzzi's. Dude, V85 TT. This thing is tough, y'all. Yeah, dude. Moto Guzzi adventure bike with that opposed V-twin. This thing is nice. I like the twin headlight. I like the big windscreen and handguards from the factory. Pretty solid. I'm gonna see if Eric will hold the camera so I can get on this thing and check it out. I wanna get on this one. That one's cool. Oh, excuse me, man. Sorry. Hold that. Don't put your finger there because that's a speaker. I want to try this thing out. Oh, yeah, that's perfect. Dude, this thing is so tough. Missing the windscreen, but I like that V-twin's opposed, poking out the side.
That turned off, is that?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. I was like, I don't know what I'm pointing at anymore.
Yeah, it only stays on for a little while to save battery.
Okay.
But I feel like I'm the perfect height for this. Yeah, it's nice. Shaft drive. Pretty tight. Ooh. Hey, we are at Wow now. Eric got the numbers ran on the Royal Enfield Meteor 350 in stellar red. Looks like an MSRP of $47.49 with the 500 freight, 250 setup, a bunch of tax and title and tag and all that stuff. It comes out to about $6 grand. You can see that there. I'm gonna scroll this whole thing so you can see how it adds up. Comes out to about $6 grand, so about 120 bucks a month, reasonably. We're gonna go into Wow here and see if we can't find something that's a little bit more affordable. But if not, we're gonna go back and check this out again and maybe check out the Rattler 200. Maybe. That bike has like a $2,500, $3,000 MSRP, so it can get this price down a little bit. Obviously not as much of a bike, but it'll still get the job done. So we're gonna check that out next. But first, we're gonna cruise in here and see what we can find. Okay.
Yeah, like when there's so many options, I'm just like,
You're like overwhelmed. You're like, motorcycle?
fucking yeah.
This looks pretty small. That is a Benelli TNT. It's a Grom clone.
Okay.
Okay. All right. What we got over here? Old Honda. Ooh. That's way too old for you, but it is clean. All right, we've got a lot of options. We are looking for a Suzuki Savage, the S40. There's apparently one here. I see it. It's right over here, Eric. Go check this thing out, see what it's talking about. I like this bike a lot. Even the guy at Vespa was saying they're pretty cool, so pretty good sign. There she is. That's a 650 single, about smaller than the Meteor.
Yeah.
It's a little rougher, but
That's fine.
throw your leg over, check it out. They don't care.
Oh, okay. I thought they were just kind of don't fucking do that.
I think that's for kids.
Okay.
Yeah, that's definitely your size.
12,000 miles on it?
Yeah. How do you like that compared to the other one? More, less?
I like it better. I like the lower.
Seat height?
Yeah.
Lower seat height, more power, but
Yeah.
not brand new, which is good for the price, maybe.
Yeah.
It's missing a side cover here. There should be a piece of plastic over that, so that's something to...
Get the price down on it.
Yeah, it's also carbureted, so it's an older carb model, which is fine, but it's less refined than that other one.
So this is a 2012, so
Yeah.
it might not be a little fancy though.
Yeah, it's true. Well, this thing is sick too. It's too tall for you, but I love these. CB500X. Just like a real lightweight kind of semi-adventure bike.
Yeah.
I kind of want one with some knobbies and kind of do a whole little dirt build on it. I think it'd be sick.
I really like the way the Thruxtons look.
You're trying to break the budget, bro.
I know, yeah, I can't do
All right,
that.
all right.
I like the way they look though.
Rebel. I don't know if this is.
That's rad.
I don't know if this is a 3 or a 5, but if it is the Rebel 300, it's probably not very expensive.
It looks like a pretty small motor to me.
Hop on, throw a leg over. You got to do it for the people on the internet, Eric. Come on. That looks pretty tough. I like the paint on that one. And again, mag wheels means tubeless. That's going to have tubes in it. Oh, that paper.
Sheet, yeah.
I can look it up on the website. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. All right, so it turns out it is a Rebel 300, and it turns out that it's about the same price. So maybe a contender?
Yeah,
maybe?
yeah, yeah.
Maybe? Okay.
I like it better than the Meteor.
What? Say that again. Make sure they can hear it. Visually better than the
I
Royal
like it
Enfield Meteor?
visually better than the Meteor for sure.
It's a little less fat, which
Yeah.
I kind of like that about that other bike, but I could see how you'd like this more. It's a little sleek.
Yeah.
It's a little less traditional from your like standard cruiser, so that's kind of cool. You're gonna have really like a better cost of ownership, I think, with this. It's more reliable, but the Meteor is kind of quirky. You don't see many of them. There was a Ninja 400 here somewhere, I thought. The Bolt is a copy of the Harley Sportster, essentially. Looks like
a bigger version.
Honda Shadow. Yeah, this is all the same bike, just different engines. This is an older Shadow here. Suzuki Boulevard. There was one of those that was like a C50 that was in your budget. Let's try to find that next, I suppose. Okay, so we just ran the numbers on this Rebel 300, and it's at about 6,100 out the door. He likes this bike. He also likes a CBR 250R that's over there. This one is the exact same price as the Meteor. He likes it more than the Meteor, but we're also putting that Rattler scooter back on the table. So we're gonna go back to Vespa Marietta and go check that out next. Sit on it, run some numbers on it, and compare. And it seems like we're gonna either go with the Rattler or this,
Yeah.
but the Meteor is off the table.
The Meteor's probably out. If I'm gonna do something with that much commitment, I want that.
Yeah, this is nicer.
The Smart plays the Rattler, and that's probably what we're gonna do.
Okay, well, back to the car we go. Maybe we're gonna go get a scooter, and that'll be sick. Because Scoot Life, bro. Hanging out in a little slingshot here. It's hot. We're gonna get going soon now. We're just taking a little break, taking a little breather, enjoying the view. Okay, we are back at Royal Enfield Vespa Marietta here. I think we're gonna get the Rattler 200. I think Eric is deciding to be a little bit more like fiscally responsible on it, save a few bucks, and just start out with the scooter, maybe later on upgrade to the motorcycle. But let's go in here and see what we can talk about with some numbers. We were unable to get a financing answer today because I guess the bank is closing. But looking at how many fees they were adding onto the bike with tax, title tag, all that stuff, dealer fees, whatnot, it wasn't too much, but it did make a $3,000 bike, a $4,000 bike pretty quickly. So we decided to see what we could get on Facebook Marketplace / Craigslist for the 2,500 to 3,000 mark. And we saw a few things. We saw some cool Honda Elite 80, some classic Hondas that look like this. We saw a Honda Helix that looks like this. And we saw a genuine Stella that looks like this, as well as a genuine Buddy 125 that looks like this. We messaged all of those people, offered them some money on theirs. We went a little bit under all their asking prices. They're all in Atlanta, so we had to get back there anyway. We're in Marietta right now, north of Atlanta. We have to go back to Atlanta anyway, so we offered them all some money, what we had on us in cash. So whoever gives us the best answer, we're probably going to go buy their bike just to get it over with today. His car is going to be for rent on Turo as of Monday. Today is Friday. So we're really trying to lock something down today or tomorrow so that he has some transportation. So we messaged all those people. We're going to see if they reply, and then we're going to go get a bike, hopefully. Okay, it looks like we are going back to like West Atlanta, which is never a good thing if you have to be in West Atlanta, but we're going back to West Atlanta to look at a genuine Buddy 125. The guy had it listed for, it's a 2009, looked like no miles on it. He had it listed for like 1,500 bucks. We offered 12 something.
Yeah.
We offered like 12. He countered with 13.50, and we took the bait. So we're gonna go look at it. He needs a bike, and it's a really good deal. We looked up the value on it, and it's at $2,600 for a 2009, which sounds wrong since like a new one is like $4,000 or 3 something, right? So, but we're gonna go anyway. Hopefully it's not a scam and we don't get robbed. But yeah, we're gonna go look at it and hopefully have a scooter tonight. We'll see. Okay, so it's a little sketchy. The dude apparently owns a Tesla. There's what looks like a crack house right here across the street, but he's wearing a pink polo shirt, so I don't think he's gonna rob us. If I get robbed by a guy with a pink polo on, then this channel's over. That's just it for me. But it looks like he has a house that was flipped in an up-and-coming neighborhood, so he probably got a really good deal. But it's got a little trunk on it. I can see it from here. I don't want to film up next to this guy because he's kind of sketchy behaving. Seems like a nice guy, but he's like seemingly pretty apprehensive. But we're gonna go suss it out, give the dude the money, and hopefully get the hell out of here before the sun goes down because this is sketchy. There it is. You into it, Eric? Yeah. Cool. Well, yeah, it looks like we're gonna get this thing, so cool. Mission accomplished. Okay, so here I am. 2009 genuine Buddy 125 scooter. Pretty zippy little guy. Woo, yeah, this thing scoots. Literally scoots because it's a scooter. At my height, there's not a wealth of floor room, but that's kind of what you expect on a little scooter. But the power is there. I'm not a light dude. I weigh about 200 pounds. I'm 5'11", and the thing is pulling pretty nicely. Woo!